what makes me different is I'm a landscape artist, and landscape artists, well, not all landscape artists, but as a landscape artist, I'm also a place-based artist. A lot of movement in this water, and so the strokes are very close together and moving. The sun is actually hitting right along here, and that's why it's lighter here. Whereas these long, you can almost see them sort of suggestions of vertical green here are probably the trees that are coming up vertical on the bank. Doing a water painting, you're also looking down through the water, and you can sort of do it here where the yellows are the top surface of the water, but you're looking down through to beneath the surface of the water. There's all these different depths to a water painting, and you have to get them all at the same time. And there's the reflection in the water of what's on the bank. And then I just start putting on colors and going, ooh, this color looks great. Oh, every new color that I add is very exciting to me. And if it isn't exciting, you can take a misstep and put a dead color in there, and then it's like you've gone on the wrong path, and it's likely to get very bad. So you have to watch that. Yes, I'm definitely trying to communicate the combination of the excitement of my love for the scene or the plant or the river, and my love of the colors, and those two come together to be what I do. These water photographs, it's very interesting. There's they reflect how much light is on the water, so that has to do with how wide the valley is, right where you're painting, how much light can come in, and what kind of foliage is on the bank, and how much turbidity is in the water, and how deep the water is, and how fast the water's moving. Sometimes I challenge myself and I go, where's the painting today? Well, the way I ended up here in Point Arena was when I was 3 or 4 years old. My grandmother, as prescient as she was, used to give money to the Save the Redwood League, and she had pictures of redwood trees with shafts of light coming through them that were lying around, and I used to pick them up and imagine being there. And so when I came to California and discovered the redwoods, I went, this is my home. But not so often anymore. Now I just see paintings everywhere. And it's not just a question of, see, there's a different process than photography, because in photography that would be it. You take the picture and that's it. But for painting, you take the picture and then you bring it back to the studio, and then what I do is I practice seeing it in hypercolor. Because about that painting is the layers again. It's kind of like painting water. There's the whole darker layer of clouds at the bottom that where the wind is blowing in one direction, it's blowing to the right. And then there are the upper clouds there where the wind isn't blowing so hard, where there seems to be more of an updraft that's bringing the clouds up. Oh, I feel like I'm called to paint. When I was 3 years old, I used to go to kindergarten, or 5 years old, however old you are in kindergarten. I used to go to kindergarten and say, I'm going to paint a bunny. And I'd sit down and paint a bunny, and everybody would be aghast that I could do that. I think what people ask me is, they ask me, where is that? Because clearly my paintings are so place-based that they do capture the character of a particular river, or the character of a particular place, and that's important to people. And I actually believe that's a gift that I can give people, is reattaching them to the earth.